King James once wrote a Bible a long time ago. It was much better than all other Bibles.
Let's go.
The other Bibles were very wrong and were not at all what God meant to say to the Christians. Some bad people changed what God and Jesus were saying in their versions of the Bible. King James, though, was a good person, and he wrote his Bible just like God wanted it to be. He read old books that were in different languages and made them into English.
King James had 47 really smart people translate both Hebrew books for the Old Testament and Greek books for the New Testament. They named this new Bible the Authorized Version. In the end, the Authorized Version was loved by everyone in England. They all stopped using the old Bibles and started using the new and better one for church. Everyone clap. The King James Bible was made the official Bible for people that speak English. This great Bible is still used today here in America.
Really?
Yeah. So now I have some facts. It was originally published in 1611. That's when they started to print it and everything had been finalized. But it was originally started in 1604 by King James. Since he was an early child, that was his love of the Bible, and so he always wanted to translate it so everyone could have it. And so basically, he was always fascinated with the Bible. When in his downtime, instead of doing sports, going out or anything, writing, he would stay in and read the Bible, Scripture, and that was just his hobby, I guess. So when he became king after Queen Elizabeth of England had died, she had no heirs, so he
Heirs.
And he came into and became the King of England. So he decided to call the council, called the Hampton Court Conference. And he called this conference of all the bishops to learn about what had gone amiss in the church, so any problems or anything that happened. And they decided that they all wanted the new, a new translated Bible for England, and that was going to be the Authorized Version, in a sense. And so he set out, King James, and he had 54 scholars to translate the Bible. But in the end, only 47 decided to help out. And all the scholars were part of the Church of England, and they are all clergy, but except one, Sir Henry Saville. And many people would think that they would work all together, but in fact, they worked in 6 separate communities to translate the Bible. And then at times they would come together and show what they had made, and they would put it together. And the main translating guide, the main principal guide for translating it was the Bishop's Bible. And if they stumbled upon a problem, they would go, there was 5 Bibles that were approved. One was the Geneva Bible, and there was other 4, I can't remember off the top of my head, but they were used for guidance when they came across an issue. And then after 4 years in 1608, the translation of the Bible was completed. And then in 1611, it was published and the major printing began. Before that, if you wanted to get your hands on the Bible, you had to kind of be elite and know everyone. So that was very big after a couple of years that they opened it up to the public, and that really showed that this Bible was meant for everyone, and that was its purpose. And then there was originally 2 editions in the beginning, with one that had Ruth, in the book of Ruth, there was a phrase that he went into the city, and the other edition said that she went into the city, and that became the, known as the he and she translations. And so that was one that was one of the major differences between the 2 editions. Another major edition that was released was in 1760, which was the Cambridge edition, and it held more minor changes, and a lot of these changes came about from scandals that arise of the translations due to, after 100 years, different meanings had come around, so they realized that they had changed certain words that could be offensive. And today, which is now known as the authorized version, has been spread throughout all of Europe and America. In fact, if you went to a hotel room or any other place that had a Bible, like a public Bible, it would probably be a King James's Bible, and also it's the official Bible for the Protestants, so that it's spread out for America, and that's it.